So tell us more about those skills you're talking about before.
If one can access the exact coordinates of a piece of knowledge, however exotic it is, however recessed it is from our immediate reach, from one separation or degree of removal, or 2 degrees, or 3 degrees, or 4 degrees, or 5 degrees, if one can access how exotic it is, through millions or billions of different types of people to construct a series of moves, however millions they may be, and then to accurately navigate the pitfalls. Wow, that's interesting that Siri's talking to me. One can
Artificial
navigate
intelligence?
the pitfalls. One can navigate the pitfalls. So a series of coordinates, which would be so complex for our brains, we can only remember so many different, only a limited number of different digits and numbers. You know, they say 80 or 90 or 100 different things that one remembers at any one time. So, but with AI, it can remember all of these and recall, and every individual has their unique coordinates and their unique axes, and the ability to access other people's unique coordinates, and those unique coordinates are able to access their unique coordinates towards, in a protocol, towards agreed on targets. The possibilities to manifest the group imagination are palpable. They're there. It's not a dream. So when you see what options are before us, and you say this is with this relationship between AI, artificial intelligence, and you say, my goodness, what an incredible relationship this is, and where we can take it together.
So it seems like imagining how the world is going to be, that's one thing. On the other hand, it seems like you're talking about that protocol, that's how...
Well, that's right. Well, these are required changes in many different areas, and to rethink the way that we do things in light of new technologies for doing them. So when we talk about a protocol, I mean, protocol is the idea of having an agreement, a contract between or a way of doing, an agreed way of doing something amongst people. But in this case, it is taking this agreed way of doing it in a social structure, a protocol, and applying it to to machines, to AI, personal assistants. The relationship, and then it occurs to me that the entire process is really about the transfer of the human skill sets, intellectual tool sets, and their algorithms to AI, which will have the capacity to synthesize those skill sets, like sympathy, so that you have genuine sympathy, or genuine obsequiousness, or genuine compassion, and all the actions bearing out from that, coming out from that. So one, and as we are able to impart our human pathos and great ideas over to machines, and as we achieve that, as humans, we could maybe explore other realms enhanced with machines. So it's a case of, one hand washes the other hand, and one of those seems to be AI. I wanted to say here just something important, and that's that all this is really electricity, or it's the power of electricity, and one needs to think. What an amazing, because it's not the first time that electricity has come into our lives. I mean, our whole brains are also electricity, and so I'm just wondering. This seems to be a relationship that we've had for a long time, but I think it needs to be explored.